Ben Roethlisberger's incredible NFL career has made him very wealthy. The Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback has a net worth of about $100 million, and he's currently the fourth highest paid QB in the league. The two-time Super Bowl champion and six-time All-Star spends his salary on cool cars and beautiful homes. But he also gives back to the community. Big Ben often uses his millions to make a difference. He donates to numerous charities and even runs a football camp for children in the Pittsburgh area. Here's a close look at how Ben Roethlisberger earns and spends his millions. Steeler Nation has a lot to be thankful for because of Ben Roethlisberger. Big Ben will go down in history as one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play for the Steelers, second only to the great Terry Bradshaw. Without Big Ben, the Steelers wouldn't have won Super Bowl 40 and Super Bowl 43. So it makes sense that the organization has paid him about $247 million in salary to date. The Steelers made a wise choice when they drafted Roethlisberger in 2004. They took the quarterback 11th overall in the first round, and he was an immediate success. His first contract with the Steelers was a 6-year deal worth $22.26 million plus a signing bonus of $600,000. The Steelers kept re-signing Roethlisberger, which is one of the reasons why he has a net worth of about $100 million today. Last year, Roethlisberger signed a 2-year contract extension worth a staggering $68 million, which includes a $37,500,000 signing bonus. His contract also includes $30 million in injury guarantees, so that means Roethlisberger will still make big bucks even if he gets hurt, and that has been an issue for him lately. The vast majority of Roethlisberger's income comes from his NFL salary. He doesn't have a plethora of endorsement deals like some other QBs in the league. Personal problems and scandal have resulted in a number of sponsors dropping him, but he still earns additional income from deals with sports card company Panini, sportswear company Fanatics, Sprint, and Nike. He reportedly earned $2.5 million in 2015 from endorsement deals. One of the stranger endorsements of Big Ben's career was his beef jerky deal. Pittsburgh-based food marketing company PLB Sports once made a line of beef jerky appropriately called Big Ben's Beef Jerky. Unfortunately, it's not being made anymore, so if you want to try it, you're out of luck. Even if there's a bag hiding in the back of a Pittsburgh Sheets, it would definitely be expired by now. Big Ben has an awesome car collection, but he stays away from motorcycles because of the terrible accident he had back in 2006. It almost ended his career, but he recovered and won his second Super Bowl just 3 years later. Roethlisberger's surprisingly diverse car collection is worth more than $4 million. You might be surprised to learn that he owns an affordable Mini Cooper convertible. How can such a big guy fit into such a compact car? The car cost a mere $30,000, so Big Ben could easily buy a fleet of them if he wanted. Much less surprising is Roethlisberger's stunning $330,000 Ferrari 488 GTB, which can go from 0 to 60 in only 3 seconds flat. He also owns a Hummer, which he purchased shortly after he was drafted, and an Alfa Romeo Disco Volante. Roethlisberger needs somewhere comfortable to rest after a grueling game. He has owned quite a few houses in Pennsylvania over the years. After he was drafted, he bought a cozy 2-story townhome in Pittsburgh for just $475,000. This quaint 2,423 square foot house was the perfect starter home for an up-and-coming NFL star. Roethlisberger got a great deal on the 3-bedroom home, but unfortunately, the house depreciated in value. He sold the house in 2012 for only $360,500. By 2006, Roethlisberger had a Super Bowl ring and a much nicer house. He bought a stunning mansion in Gibsonia, Pennsylvania, and decked it out with all sorts of fun amenities. He added a golf simulator and built a huge playroom for his kids. He even added a garage for his ATVs. Roethlisberger sold the mansion last year for $2.2 million, which was the exact price he paid for it. This time he broke even. Roethlisberger now lives in Sewickley Heights in a massive mansion. The price of the mansion is unknown, but we do know he purchased the land the mansion was built on for $2 million. Numerous other Pittsburgh sports legends live in the area, including Mario Lemieux and Sidney Crosby. Big Ben spends most of his time in Pennsylvania, but he does own properties outside the state. He owns a luxurious lake house on Lake Oconee, Georgia. The beautiful home is surrounded by calming waters and lush greenery. It's the perfect place for Big Ben to relax with his family in the off-season. The $2.15 million lakefront mansion has 4.5 bathrooms, 4 bedrooms, and 6,369 square feet of living space. The French country-style kitchen is warm and inviting, and the great room offers beautiful views of the lake thanks to the floor-to-ceiling windows. Big Ben and his family are never bored at the lake house because it has a media room, a gym, a billiards room, a swimming pool, spa, and outdoor kitchen. There's even a 3-car garage with a studio built on top. Roethlisberger is an avid hunter and is known to go on exciting expeditions. He went on a hunting trip in Idaho earlier this year with former Steeler Merrill Hodge. They spent 5 days in the Idaho mountains tracking bears and wolves. In 2017, Roethlisberger and former Bills quarterback Jim Kelly went on a bow hunting trip to New Zealand to hunt red stag deer. The quarterbacks took along a 12-year-old cancer patient who wished to spend time with the football stars and enjoy the great outdoors. Roethlisberger was the first to take down a deer. Looks like he's as skilled with a bow as he is with a football. Roethlisberger likes to give to his friends and his community. He bought luxury Omega watches for every offensive lineman on the Steelers bench in 2015. That sounds like a great way to motivate the team. Big Ben donates to fire departments and police departments throughout the U.S. via the Ben Roethlisberger Foundation. His foundation focuses on canine units and service dogs. Another charity that his foundation supports is the Make-A-Wish Foundation, because Roethlisberger says he is passionate about helping children. Every year he hosts the Ben Roethlisberger Football Pro Camp, which aims to help youth hone their football skills. The camp has proven to be extremely popular with Pittsburgh youth. Roethlisberger and coaches offer tips and hands-on instruction, including lectures, fundamental football skills stations, contests, and non-contact games in a high-energy, fun, and positive environment. Last season, the NFL reportedly fined Roethlisberger $5,000 for wearing an Apple Watch on the sidelines of a game between the Steelers and the Bengals. Big Ben was injured and not playing, but NFL rules state that electric devices that transmit messaging are not allowed on the field or sidelines. That's a pretty hefty price to pay for a simple mistake. He said he didn't even realize he had the watch on and that he wasn't aware of the NFL's rule about electronic devices. Still, $5,000 is a drop in the bucket for Roethlisberger, so he wasn't too upset in the end. Roethlisberger has had a very impressive career, and he will go down in history as one of the highest-paid quarterbacks of all time. But there are questions about his future earning potential. He is already 38 years old and has suffered numerous injuries. His playing days may soon be coming to an end, and the Steelers may look toward a younger QB. Roethlisberger becomes an unrestricted free agent in 2022, and there is speculation he could retire then. The Steelers may be reluctant to sign him to another massive contract. We'll just have to wait and see. There have been rumors that he would retire before. Some expected that he wouldn't come back from his last season-ending injury, but Roethlisberger was determined to return. All that sweet NFL cash and the love of the game are simply too tempting. Roethlisberger doesn't think he has another 10 years left in him, but he does think he can win a few more Super Bowls. The NFL salary cap will decrease to $175 million next year from $198 million, so Roethlisberger's expensive contract may be a problem for the Steelers. That's it, folks. Are you a fan of Big Ben? Do you think he can win another Super Bowl with the Steelers? Do you think he might retire soon? Are you impressed by how much money he has made over his playing career? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned to this channel for more great videos.